Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Husband.
Wife.
Do you know where the hell we're at and where the hell we ought to be?
Well, we are a bit behind. We didn't get an episode out the day when we wanted to.
Yeah, that was my fault.
So we'll be catching up in the next day or so, but we'll get back on track here. But we read Ezekiel chapter 43 last time.
Correct, we did.
And we were still in the process of building the fucking temple that doesn't exist or never has existed and maybe never will exist.
Yes.
That Ezekiel saw this golden man and God build.
Oh, easy, Kyle. You're such a silly, silly donkey. And God showed his glory to Ezekiel. Yeah, you did.
I think that was about it. I think God brought Ezekiel into the inner temple somehow in this dream thing. Which was another dream within a dream, so we went all like Inception-ish on it.
Dream within a dream of God.
Beyond that, it was kind of unremarkable because we're still building the fucking temple, and God was like, yay, we're going to build this thing that we didn't build, so hey, here we are.
Yep.
So that was Ezekiel chapter 43.
Sure as fuck was.
Which means that today we're getting into
Ezekiel chapter 44.
All right, let's do this.
Okie dokie. All right, we are hopping into Ezekiel chapter 44,
okay.
Or as I affectionately like to call him, Easy Kyle.
Right.
Big EK.
Yep.
Right? Yep. And just as a reminder, the final section of Ezekiel, which covers chapters 40 through 48, are often referred to as the Torah of Ezekiel.
Right.
Because it's all about that Torah stuff of building a temple and measurements and very Levitical.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
Also, we're starting in the middle of a paragraph, basically.
Right.
We were talking, as you said, about God's glory coming to Ezekiel's temple.
Yeah.
So we're still in the middle of that.
Okay.
All right. So it just starts as it normally does. Then the man... the golden man,
right?
Brought me back to the outer gate of the sanctuary, the one facing east.
Of course.
And it was shut. The Lord said to me, this fucking gate is to remain shut. Okay? It must not be opened. No one may enter through it, asshole. It is to remain fucking shut. Okay. Because the Lord, the God of Israel, has entered through it.
Oh.
And y'all do not get to walk where he walked. Y'all do not get to do that.
So if he entered other gates, he could essentially shut down the entire city.
He could shut down the whole fucking place.
Okay.
Yeah. The prince himself, and again, usually prince means king. They just use the term interchangeably somehow.
Well, in Ezekiel anyway.
Yeah. The prince himself is the only one who may sit inside the gate to eat in the presence of the Lord. Okay?
Well, why does the prince have special... Why wouldn't it be a prophet? Why wouldn't it be... I don't understand that. That doesn't make sense.
Because he's close to God.
Right, but the kings of past, who have also been sort of close to God, I guess...
I don't want to hear your shit.
They always had to talk through a prophet.
You stop.
I'm just saying.
You stop right now. The golden man is speaking.
Okay.
You stop.
All right.
He said the gate is fucking closed.
Plus, I didn't think God even liked the kings. I thought that was like a bad idea.
This king is different because Ezekiel told me so.
Okay.
I don't know what to tell you.
I'm assuming this king, the way, I'm sure this is one of those things that the Christians interpret as Jesus, though.
I don't fucking know.
Okay.
I'm just telling you what it says.
All right. All right. Yep.
Continuing with the golden man's words.
Sure.
He, the king, prince, is to enter by way of the portico of the gateway and go out the same way. So he can meet up with the Lord, but he can't come in through the same door. Nobody can come in that door on the east. Okay. Then the man brought me by way of the north gate to the front of the temple. I looked and saw the glory of the Lord. Woohoo!
Wait, he's going in another side? Mm-hmm. And we're going to be able to enter this one?
I don't know. I'm getting there.
I know, but this is bullshit. Why the hell is he going on all these gates? He's going to shut down the whole place.
He's explaining what each of the gates... The golden man is taking Ezekiel to each of the gates and explaining them.
Oh, okay.
So they start in the east one.
But he's seen the glory of God in the northern gate, though. Isn't that what it just said?
Look, would you just let me read the fucking... All right. I can't tell you. I haven't read it yet.
All right, I thought that's what it said. All right.
Then the man, the golden man, brought me by way of the north gate to the front of the temple. So we walked in through the north gate. Yeah. Now we're in the front of the temple.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I looked and I saw the glory of the Lord filling the temple of the Lord. And I fell face down.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
So no, God did not.
So he didn't enter that way. He just was there.
Yeah. Okay. I came in through the north gate. And then when I got inside of the temple, I was like, oh shit.
Right.
It's God. What?
And dude essentially shut down that room, whatever room that is.
The Lord said to me, son of man.
You mere human.
You fucking worm. Look carefully, listen closely, and give attention to everything I tell you concerning all the regulations and instructions regarding the temple of the Lord. Give attention to the entrance to the temple and all the exits of the sanctuary.
Okay.
There's many.
Yeah, right. East, north, south, west, whatever.
That's 4, right? I mean, that's a lot.
Right.
Say to rebellious Israel, we're going to talk about some gates, and I need you to tell Israel about these fucking gates, okay?
Yeah, the rebellious ones that he's going to make better.
Yeah.
But they're still called rebellious.
Tell those motherfucking assholes that I totally chose in love, that I'm so mad at, that I'm going to bring back home because they're my people.
Right.
Yeah, those guys.
Yep.
This is what the sovereign Lord says. Enough of your detestable practices, people of Israel! Exclamation point.
Here we go.
Motherfuckers, in addition to all your other detestable fucking practices, you brought foreigners uncircumcised in heart and flesh into my fucking sanctuary.
Damn.
Desecrating my temple while you offered me food, fat and blood, and you broke my covenant. Instead of carrying out your duty in regard to my holy things, you put others in charge of my fucking sanctuary. Okay?
Okay.
I'm really pissed.
But I thought by the time I get it. Ezekiel's going to go back after this vision and tell the people that are in exile, hey, y'all fucking suck. God said so.
Yeah. But also he loves you so much and he's going to bring you home.
Right, but we already covered this, right? Like God is going to fix them and then bring them back. So what does it it doesn't really, at this point everything's kind of moot, isn't it? Like it doesn't really matter because God's supposed to fix them.
Right, but God really, really loves to denigrate his people.
Right.
He's a shitty, petty little bitch.
Yeah.
And he just loves cussing it up.
But I feel like this is just wishful thinking. I mean, I don't even feel like it. This is wishful thinking from a prophet. Prophet is, I'm using that term loosely. And it's just him, fantasizing about this God that he supposedly sees in his visions and the actions that he wants his people to take with regard to this God that he believes in. Right. Right.
If he believes in him, really.
Whatever. I mean, I would have to think that he does actually believe in this God based on the crazy shit. I mean, he's writing some crazy shit. This is the conspiracy nut that draws diagrams and fucking charts and has strings attached to cork boards and I mean that's how I view Ezekiel.
The guy who
nutty.
Not only believes that the NASA landing on the moon was fake, but
Right.
that Bigfoot factors in somehow.
Yes.
And that those all factored into Kennedy's assassination.
And also Kennedy's going to come back and be president too.
Absolutely.
On top of that.
In playing the
At the
Beatles
same time.
band.
Right, sure.
Which is still
The thing.
kicking.
Right. And Elvis will be there too.
Elvis never died. I don't know if you know this. Him and what's his name? If you believe they put a man on the moon. Man on the moon. What is that song?
That's REM.
I know, but what is that song is about a comedian that like he joked around so much that he made people believe that he was dead multiple times. So like when he actually died, everybody was like, no, he didn't.
Oh, I didn't know that actually.
Yeah. There's a whole movie about it.
I'm sure you're. I kind of
and the
vaguely.
movie was called like The Man in the Moon.
I actually remember the movie, but I don't think I ever saw it, but I do remember that there was a movie about it, and I never put it all together.
Oh,
so
okay.
Yeah, I didn't realize that's what that was.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. So that conspiracy theory too.
Okay.
Elvis and that guy whose name I just can't fucking recall.
Sure.
Are kicking it together somewhere.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways, yeah. So this is what the sovereign Lord says.
Okay.
No foreigner, uncircumcised in heart and flesh, is to enter my fucking sanctuary. Not even the foreigners who live among the Israelites.
Okay.
Okay? Stay out. Occupado, bitches.
I guess.
The Levites who went far from me when Israel went astray and who wandered from me after their idols must bear the consequences of their sin. I mean,
Even though he's going to fix them.
No, we're not there yet.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
We backed the conversation up again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're back to hating his own people again.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
They may serve in my sanctuary, having charge of the gates of the temple and serving in it. They may slaughter the burnt offerings and sacrifices for the people and stand before the people and serve them. But because they served them in the presence of their idols and made the people of Israel fall into sin, they made them do that.
Yeah.
Therefore, I have sworn with uplifted hand that they must bear the consequences of their sin.
I feel like I think
Declares the sovereign Lord.
Yeah, I think this is just Ezekiel, maybe like a faction.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know. Trying to put a certain group of people into power.
Yeah.
Like that's more what this feels like than anything else.
And like trying to put another group down.
Right. Like you guys suck. I'm promoting these people.
Yeah.
And these people are my people. So
And this is what's happening.
Right. And again, this all still goes back to politics, in my opinion.
It does. It does completely, 100%.
Yeah.
I have some notes that I'll get into a little bit on our Q&A Saturday.
I just don't know how people can read this book and not see that it's all a political bullshit game.
Sure.
You know, like that's all this is.
Yeah, I don't get how. I mean, yeah, I do. They're dumb.
Right, but I mean, we spend half this book talking about kings and prophets and
politics
people,
and land
people that they
grabs.
hate and people that they like and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all about how they feel about this person or that person.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, God is there, but God is there only because these few prophets tell us that God is there, not
Right.
because of anything else.
No.
There is no, even in the book, there's not really proof of God other than they say so.
Right.
I don't understand why this is like this solidified thing where this thing is real, where this God is real. It doesn't make any sense to me.
But if you believed,
I don't
it
give
would
a
make
fuck.
sense.
But if I believed in fucking Mickey Mouse, I could believe he's real. It's not going to make him real.
But if you believed, then you would know.
What am I? I don't really know what I'm supposed to know.
You would know he's real if you believed he was
what is it?
real.
Okay, whatever.
I know it's circular logic.
I know.
They are not to come near to me to serve me as priests or come near any of my holy things or my most holy offerings. So they can work in here, but they need to stay far fucking back.
You guys are out of that choice cut of meat.
Yeah, y'all done.
Yeah.
They must bear the shame of their detestable practices, and I will appoint them to guard the temple for all the work that is to be done in it. So they get to do.
You got demoted, guys.
They did.
Yeah.
Like, they still get, like, the quote-unquote glory and honor of serving. They're like, we will allow you to work here.
We've kind of referenced
I'm sorry,
this.
what?
Yeah, we've kind of referenced this before, but this feels like you could apply these same thoughts to what is happening in the MAGA world. And what is happening with regard to like Project 2025, you know, with them they're gonna replace everybody with this special group of people that worship Donald Trump, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this feels very much equivalent to that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Where he's like, no, you fucks didn't worship hard enough. I'm making these people more worthy than you.
Right.
So, this is why I see it as politics. This is why I see. I mean, these are part of the reasons I see it as bullshit, because it just doesn't track. It doesn't make any godly sense. Like, there is not, even when we're sitting here talking about a god or not a god or whatever, the things that they use as their proof or their idea of what a god is, it doesn't actually make sense. It doesn't make any logic.
None.
Whatever. It just doesn't work.
It doesn't work. The math ain't mathin'.
Yeah.
But, continues God.
Okay. Yeah, sorry.
The Levitical priests, the ones that we like.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Who are descendants of Zadok.
They're the cool ones, right?
Yeah, they're the best.
Right.
We love them. And who guarded my sanctuary when the Israelites went astray from me, are to come near to minister before me. They are to stand before me and suck my dick. I mean, stand before me to offer sacrifices of fat and blood, declares the sovereign Lord.
Yeah.
It doesn't say suck my dick. I just thought that's what it said for a second.
Yeah.
Might as well have, though.
Right. These were the kiss asses to God.
Right. You brown nosers. They alone are to enter my sanctuary. They alone are to come near my table to minister before me and serve as guards. And you know what? I bet they alone are all the fucking pedophiles, because that's what usually happens when you get a big old giant group of secretive old men.
I bet they alone also donated a lot to Ezekiel's campaign.
I bet they did. I bet they did. Yep. When they enter the gates of the inner court, they are to wear linen clothes. They must not wear any woolen garment while ministering at the gates of the inner court or inside the temple. They are to wear linen turbans on their heads and linen undergarments around their waists. That may or may not refer to their panties.
Right. Yeah.
They must not wear anything that makes them perspire. We do not want us any sweaty
God forbid you have
priests.
a fucking flaw in the presence of God.
Don't be sweating it up in here.
A flaw that he gave you at that.
I know, right? Like, God, that my sweat is your fault.
Right.
Like, what? When they go out into the outer court where the people are, they are to take off the clothes that they have been ministering in and are to leave them in the sacred rooms and put on other clothes so that the people are not consecrated through contact with their garments.
Oh, damn. That just because they wear the garments, I guess because they're in the presence of God, right? That would mean that
makes the clothes are holy. Like, so what about like my eyelashes or my fingernails or my loose hairs?
If God is that powerful that he can like make clothes holy,
right?
Wouldn't there be some like holy dust on the fucking priests themselves?
That's what I'm saying. Like when I brush my hair or like get something in my eye, like I shed hair like crazy, and like my eyelashes, they just fall out everywhere.
Sure. And you're telling me there was no like lint or anything like that like stuck to their bodies, so like they maybe like inadvertently. Or
how about when you talk and you accidentally gleek or spit when you pop your peas?
Yeah.
So but none of that, huh?
I guess
only
not.
your clothes.
Right.
That's rather picky and
ritualistic.
Random and ritualistic. Yeah. They must not shave their heads or let their hair grow long.
So you got to keep it just so?
You have to find that exact sweet spot of length.
Cut, huh?
Yeah. But they are to keep the hair of their heads trimmed.
Okay. All right.
You got a length? I mean, you built a fucking temple and you gave me all those measurements. You don't want to tell me what the exact length of trimmed is?
Apparently, he's got a look that he's going for. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No priest is to drink wine when he enters the inner court.
Okay.
They must not marry widows or divorced women. Because, women suck. But if you got to marry a woman, it's got to be exactly a perfect woman.
Sure.
Okay?
Yeah.
I mean, insofar as a woman can be perfect, because we all know what pieces of shit the people that have vaginas are. They may marry only virgins of Israelite descent or widows of priests.
I see. Okay.
Wait, I just thought it said no widows or divorced women.
Well, maybe there's an exception for widows of priests.
Okay.
I don't know.
I guess. But they have to be virgins or widows of priests.
Got it. Okay.
That is so grotesque.
It is kind of.
They are to teach my people the difference between the holy and the common and show them how to distinguish between the unclean and the clean.
Okay. So we're back again to Levitical laws.
Mm-hmm. Very Levitical.
Right.
This is like radical.
And that's how
Levitical.
that's kind of how I'm viewing Ezekiel, is that he's kind of a bit of a radical with regard to these laws that he's trying to re-implement.
Yeah.
Not re-implement, not that they necessarily disappeared,
Right.
but they definitely haven't been mentioned in a long, long time.
Right.
Not in any real sense.
No, he's like hardcore.
Yeah.
In any dispute, the priests are to serve as judges and decide it according to my ordinances. My God.
Yeah, right.
Although really Ezekiel. They are to keep my laws and my decrees for all my appointed festivals, and they are to keep my Sabbaths fucking holy.
Okay.
You better take that Sunday off.
Right. Or
Okay?
Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday. Sorry.
Right.
A priest must not defile himself by going near a dead person. No dead people. However, if the dead person was his father or mother, son or daughter, brother or unmarried sister,
Then it's okay.
then he may defile himself.
Well, that's nice of God to allow that, I guess.
I'll let you defile yourself.
Right.
After he is cleansed, he must wait 7 days. I mean, you did defile yourself by being around the body of somebody that you love.
Right. Yeah. It's how shameful of you.
I love that your sister has to be unmarried. Once she's married, fuck that bitch. She is. I don't love her no more. She ain't part of this house.
Right.
She's over there.
Yeah.
On the day he goes into the inner court of the sanctuary to minister in the sanctuary, he is to offer a sin offering for himself, declares the sovereign Lord.
Okay.
I am to be the only inheritance the priests have. You are to give them no possession in Israel. I will be their possession.
Okay. So these are like monks, basically.
Yes.
Except for that they can marry virgins and widows of priests.
Yes.
Okay.
They're like the happiest life of all monks. Yes. They will eat the grain offerings, the sin offerings, and the guilt offerings.
Yeah.
Lucky for them.
Doesn't sound like they're suffering too badly.
Yeah. And everything in Israel devoted to the Lord will belong to them.
Oh, so they're going to have plenty of possessions.
Uh-huh.
It's just the Lord's possessions.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
The best of all the first fruits and of all your special gifts will belong to the priests. You are to give them the first portion of your ground meal so that a blessing may rest on your household. The priest must not eat anything, whether bird or animal, found dead or torn by wild animals. The end.
Okay. Well, it sounds like a lot of ritual bullshit to get riches for people that he's putting in power or attempting to put in power. And it sounds all very, how do you say it? It sounds very magnanimous because he's like, they don't have any possessions, but they have all the possessions.
Right.
It's
right,
like,
exactly.
wait a second. You said they don't have any possessions, but then you just said that they get the choicest things of everything.
Right.
So technically they do have possessions.
Right.
And
they just have to wink as they say they have nothing.
Right. And yes, they can't keep it after they die, but I bet there were exceptions made in the places of like widows and things like that.
Yeah.
They didn't just like that month. They didn't just leave them, kick them to the curb. I guarantee it.
Right.
Yeah.
Whatever.
This
is so sick.
Yeah.
And
I bet even though those possessions weren't theirs, I bet they were able to use those funds to help their kids and stuff. I'm just,
Yep.
Because God wanted them to or something.
Because they were descendants of Zadok.
Yeah. And that's all that really matters, is that you're a descendant of, who the fuck is Zadok?
I don't even remember.
I don't give a fuck about a Zadok. What is this? What is a Zadok? Zadok.
We briefly talked about him in the past, and I just don't remember. So we're going to talk about him in our Q&A.
Yeah, it bothers me. I'm like, who is this guy, and why do we give a fuck?
He was one of the descendants of either Aaron or Aaron's son. I don't remember. Aaron being Moses' brother.
Got it. Okay.
So,
whatever.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was great.
Stupid.
Yeah, whatever. That was something. So that was Ezekiel chapter 44.
Sure as fuck was.
Which means that we will be back tomorrow with
Ezekiel chapter 45.
And then we'll probably be doing another episode also the same day, hopefully, which will be episode 46.
No, which will be our Q&A Saturday.
Yeah.
Because we're a day behind. We'll have to do them both back to back and it'll be fine.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Yes.
I was confused as to what day it was even. So
I know, you were.
I apologize.
Well, you did just start a new job recently.
I did.
So.
It's kind of thrown me for a little bit of a loop here in the last couple of days. So
Yeah.
I'll be back on track here shortly. I think we're actually going to change up kind of how we record our podcasts, which it'll be interesting.
We'll be able to stay on track a little better, I think.
I think so too.
Yeah,
so
yep.
See how that all goes. And
anyway, just stay tuned.
Thanks for hanging with us, guys. We'll see you next time.
Yep. Bye.
Hey, wife. I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.